As some families like to cut down their own Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving, upholding that holiday tradition might be a little bit harder this year. Hurricane Helene impacted inventory for Christmas tree farms from the Midlands all the way to western North Carolina. Sam Shapiro shares how local farmers are adjusting to this year's limited supply.
I spoke with Christmas tree farmers Friday who told me that though Hurricane Helene impacted their inventory, they are still ready for their busy holiday crowd. I also spoke with some families who told me this wasn't going to stop them from keeping a valuable tradition.
You make a lot more memories doing it, and you're not helping a big corporation.
This experience is what made William Cooper Edens want to start the tradition of cutting down his own Christmas tree on a farm with his family. Brian Price, the owner of Price's Christmas Tree Farm, gets half his tree stock from West Jefferson, North Carolina. He says he lost more than 100 trees because of Hurricane Helene. He says the hurricane not only reduced the number of trees he could sell this year, but also reduced the number of large trees people could buy.
Which was impacted by the storm, but we were able to get our trees, although we were limited to just up to 8 to 9, the 10 to 11 foot trees and up were not available this year.
Although he says they will have enough inventory to make it through the holiday season, he says supplies will be more limited without his secondary stock of trees.
We're good, but we're not going to be able to get any extras now, because usually we'll get maybe some secondary trees to help fill out the rest of the season. So once we are out, we'll be out.
David Drafts, the owner of Drafts Tree Farm in Lexington, says he sells around 300 trees each year. He says dozens of his trees were knocked over from Hurricane Helene. Despite the damage, he still has plenty to sell this season.
We had some damage from the storm. A lot of trees was leaning. I had to tie them back up and stake them, and they are going to be fine now.
Drafts says his trees should last up to 6 weeks if watered and cared for properly. He also cautions a dry tree can create a fire hazard in the house if left near a heater or fireplace. Reporting in Lexington, Sam Shapiro, WIS News 10.